Obedience. Now let me tell you something about obedience. Obedience, people are like, especially people my age, hey, I'm 30 years old, millennial generation. We don't want to hear about obedience, man. We don't want to hear about, like, come on, you gotta obey God, like, it's corny. Really? We gotta obey. You're gonna do this other church dogma on me as well, like. But no, let me tell you something about obedience. You could just call it something else, but when you obey God, you have to know that He has your best interest in mind. He has your best interest in mind. Let me tell you a story. I was in my mom's house during the pandemic about a year ago, clearing out all the stuff, all my, like, clothes that I'd never worn, all the new clothes that I'd never worn, all the childhood stuff, and I had about 15 bags, and I was just gonna go to Salvation Army and get rid of it. I was just like, all right, I'm tired of this. I go take the bags, and I'm about to, put it in a car and give it to Salvation Army. And what happens? As I was about to do that, I felt a stirring in my stomach saying, don't give it to Salvation Army. Put all the bags by the shed. I'm like, put the bags by the shed? What? Okay. Like, that doesn't make sense. And I was like, I didn't get it. I was like, well, why? I was like, you know what? At this point, especially during the pandemic, I was just like, I'm just gonna do it. I put all my bags by the shed, and as I left them all there, I was going back to go inside the house, and then I see that I forgot my mom had tenants that lived down in the basement. And just the day before, I saw one of the tenants downstairs, and he had, like, clothes that were kind of disheveled and kind of raggedy, and I was like, man, I guess I would like to give him some clothes. So God gave me an idea right after I obeyed Him. I was like, all right, I know I have tenants downstairs. Let me just text them. I texted him, hey, would you like some clothes that I never worn and some new stuff? And so later that night, he checked it. I went outside, and he was like, man, these clothes are awesome, man. Thank you. Like, this week I was actually going to go to a store to get some clothes for work, but I guess I don't need to do that now. I guess God is real. I said, absolutely. I didn't want to, I was like, that's awesome, dude. But, like, and then what the crazy part is, he said that, for the clothes that I'm not going to take, there's a lot of bags. My mom is going to come because she gives clothes to kids in need in Dominican Republic every week. And I was just like, wow. So that's what obedience does. God saved me, not just from taking a 30-40 minutes to Salvation Army, but He also helped my stuff help other people. If I would have gone to Salvation Army, I would have missed the boat. I would have gave it all away. And this specific store that I was going to go to, they just sell stuff. They don't give it to people in need. So when obeying God led me to help people in need, help the guy, he needed new clothes, and save me a trip lugging all these 15 bags that would have took me, like, 30 minutes, 40 minutes getting there, 30 minutes, 40 minutes coming back, being like 20 minutes, 30 minutes there, putting all the bags in. Like, He saved me 2.5 hours that day. So that's the thing about God. He wants to save you time and money by also increasing your purpose and increasing your value. God is strategic, and God has the best interest in mind for you. So anyways, I hope that, this gave you new perspective, because that's all faith is. Sometimes we don't need a new life. We don't need a new opportunity. We don't need a new thing, you know? Sometimes in life, we just need a new perspective. We need that new lens, those new glasses that we're like, oh man, we need to see the same situation, but in a different light. The same situation, but in a different light. So I hope that this video did that for you today. Anyways, guys, speak soon. Peace.